Hello everybody and welcome to the High Speed Racing Network. I am your host Hayes Booth here with my broadcasting partner Jared Darling. We thank you so much for choosing the High Speed Racing Network as your form of sim racing entertainment here tonight. We hope you all are having a great night, and we are finally back after not being able to broadcast the past couple of races. We're finally back with the Velocity Racing League. This is round 11 of the 2021 season at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We have about 4 minutes left here in practice. Jared, why don't you give us a little bit of a rundown here?
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, we've been off 2 weeks. It's good to be back here tonight. We missed last couple weeks. It was Richmond and Talladega. And if we want to just go ahead and let you know about those races, last week we actually had Scott Shire picking up his first win of the season at Talladega. And the week before that, James Miller did get in victory lane as well for I believe, second time this season. So a couple new faces in victory lane, though, besides, the normal Quentin Warman and Aaron Smith, who've been really just dominating this series. And as you can see in practice right now, Quentin Warman continuing what he does best is being really quick every single week. And the same here at New Hampshire, a very, very unique racetrack. There's really no other track out there like this place. Very, very flat corners, really long straightaways, high speeds, and really hard on the brakes going to the corner. It's going to be a very interesting race, to say the least, here at New Hampshire.
Yeah, for sure. So, about just under 3 minutes here left in practice, and then we will begin 5 minutes of qualifying, and then head to the 200-lap main event here tonight. Definitely going to be a wild race, and it's going to be interesting to see who brings home the win here tonight. So let's go ahead and run through some of the drivers here. Give me just 1 second. Let me just fix something here. Alrighty, so let's take a look at some of the drivers currently practicing right now. We have Tony Hilbrands in the number 92. Currently third on the board with a, let's see what lap you're at, 30.70. So, and that as opposed to Quentin's 30.53. So, Quentin just under 0.2 of a second faster than Tony. So, and he's over a tenth of a second faster than Howie Briss. So, Quentin definitely showing speed here, just in practice alone. But practice pace does not equal race pace. So we'll just have to see what he does in the race, but I definitely think we should look for him to be one of the fast ones.
Yeah, and that's kind of how it's been week in and week out over here. And it won't be the same. It should be the same here tonight. But yeah, this track, 30-second lap time is on a mile track. It's kind of a long time to get around this place because of the hard braking into the corner. They really get down to some slow speeds in the corners. Again, no banking hardly. I think it's only like maybe 9 degrees here or something like that. And this is a very tough racetrack. And when you go in the corners and coming off there, it's really flat. Car gets really light, gets really loose on throttle. You got to be very careful. It's almost like you got to treat it as there's like an egg underneath the pedal coming off these corners. And hopefully we see some lines and the cars moving around, be able to use a couple lanes here and not just one groove around the whole racetrack. And interesting to see. It should definitely be a wild race for sure. 200 laps too, a really long race tonight here, and they get about 5 sets of tires, it looks like. But yeah, spreading them out to figure out when to use them tires will definitely be key as well tonight.
Yeah, for sure, and tire wear definitely will be a thing for this race. So let's take a look here. Give me just 1 second. My apologies, just gotta try to get something figured out here. Alright, my apologies. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the race info for the race here tonight at New Hampshire. You can see the track map there on the screen. 18 degrees Celsius, 42% chance of precipitation, cloudy weather, and about 5 kilometers per hour is the wind speed. So we'll see if that affects the handling of these cars at all as we actually head to qualifying now. That will conclude practice, and like we said, Quentin Warman fastest in practice. So we'll see if he can take that speed to qualifying. Let's wait for one of these guys to get out and start making laps. Here we go. We have Thomas Sewell exiting right now to go and put in a qualifying time, as well as Quentin Warman.
Yeah, the 7 car definitely. Oh, and he
Oh.
just crashes actually coming out of his warm-up lap there. He's going to have to reset and try again there. But I'm very interested to see if he can back up that time. I mean, you said over a 1/10 of a second faster than second place. In practice, this kid's just so fast, and we'll see if he goes back out there and maybe not wreck the car coming off the pit lane here.
Yeah, we'll see if he can do that again. We'll see who the first one is to put in a time. Well, Thomas Sewell makes a mistake, misjudges the entry of the corner, and loses it. He's going to have to restart that lap if he can. James Colabully entering turn 1, beginning his first lap. And that nice looking Verizon number 12. Let's go back around here. You can see Quentin Warman, I believe, coming to begin his first lap. So we'll see what time he can put in. And our first lap time on the board, Spencer Ray with a 31.04.
How about
now
that?
Nicholas Lavelle takes the top spot. Let's keep an eye.
According to iRacing, they tied for the.
Yeah.
There's a big change there. Aaron Smith, no surprise, going really fast there.
Oh, and he
To the
wrecks
top
car.
of the charts.
Yeah, he actually wrecked the car after his lap. We'll see what Quentin Warman can do. Howie Briss tops the charts, 30.68. And what does Quentin put in?
Ooh.
Ooh, Quentin actually slower than Howie on that lap, a 30.69. So just
Now, I feel
about
like that second lap, he might have a shot to go quicker here. We'll see. Kind of New Hampshire, I always feel you can run faster on that second and third lap, so we'll have to see if he can do it. He just got to pick up 5/1000ths of a second to be able to get Howie Briss, who put down a really nice lap there to have the provisional pole so far.
Yep, we'll see if Quentin is able to beat that time this time by. And
Definitely. Yep.
no. Oh, yes, he does, actually. A 30.58. So good job by Quentin putting in a quick time here. Let's take a look. Charles Jurek will put in his second lap, I believe, and that will put him up to P11 on the board. Actually, keep him in P11. Who else we have here? Cole Freilich on his second lap, I believe. And we'll see if he's able to put in a faster time and move up on the board. Currently P8. And this will...
I really think that 7 car, Quentin, he's going to be very tough to beat tonight. He's looking mighty fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Really kind of in his own little zip code, to be honest. So we'll have to see. It's 200 laps, so it's a long race. Anything can happen, and just never know.
Yeah, definitely. We see Isaiah McLean, I believe, just now completing his second lap, and currently P15 on the board. James Miller running his second lap now. He is currently 12th on the board, and we'll see if he's able to pick up the pace, 0.7 of a second off. And coming off a turn 4, he will moves him up to P4 on the board.
Nice. Yep.
Only a 1/10 of a second off at 30.7. And we have James Colabully continuing to run laps.
Getting his practice in qualifying.
Somebody to watch here. So I believe that might be everybody that runs laps here. Have about 35 seconds left here in qualifying. Quentin Warman, I think he might take the pole here.
Yeah, I think he's going to definitely be able to hang on. I don't see anybody else really out there trying to get a lap in, besides Colabully making tons of laps here. But
Alright, so I believe that'll be it. 10 seconds left here, and then we will head to the grid and begin this long race, but should be a fun one to watch. And that will conclude qualifying. Yep, there we go. Alright, so now the cars are going to head to the grid to begin this race. Let's run through the starting grid here tonight from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Quentin Warman takes the pole. To his outside in second will be Howie Briss. Starting third will be Aaron Smith in the number 70. To his outside is James Miller. Rounding out the top 5 will be Tony Hilbrantz in the 92. Spencer Ray will start in 6th. Alex Anderson in the number 67 will start 7th. To his outside is Cole Freilich. Scott Shire will start 9th in the number 4 machine. And Nicholas Lavelle starting 10th in the 10.
And just outside of the top 10, we saw James Colby making practice laps in qualifying, but when he actually qualified, he did put in the 11th quickest time here tonight. Thomas Sewell in 12th. Matthew Fitz, 13th. Charles Jurek, 14th. Then we got Isaiah McLean, 15th. James Mahone, 16th, the final car to take time. Then we got Sean Williams, 17th, choosing not to make a time. Daniel Mosteller, 18th. Jeffrey Fisher, 19th. And Michael Ashmore in 20th.
And rounding out the field here tonight, actually race control.
Yeah.
I believe that may have accidentally signed up as a driver, but starting in 21st will be Howie DeTrey in the number 34, and Nicholas Caressa will start in 22nd in the number 30. Got some work to do to get to the front, and that will be it for the starting grid here. Quentin Warman, your pole sitter, and now we will wait on these drivers to make the pace lap and get this race started.
Yeah, they'll do one pace lap here, I believe, and then we got 200 laps here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Quentin Warman, Howie Briss, your front row here tonight. Quentin Warman trying to get back on his winning ways after not winning for the last few weeks, after winning a bunch in the beginning of this season. So you know he's desperately wanting to get back in victory lane here tonight. But Howie Briss, that's another guy we've talked about a lot this season, has not found victory lane. He would really love to do that here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely would be a good night for Howie if he can finally bring home that win. We'll see if we can do it. He's got 200 laps to get it done. Like we said, it's going to be a long race, but it will be a fun one at that. 22 drivers in the field. And the virtual pace truck going to lead him around and pull down to pit road, and then the field will be in the hands of Quentin Warman in that number 7. As they come around into turn at number 3, flagman waiting to wave that green flag. As they come around turns 3 and 4. We haven't been able to broadcast the past couple of races. We apologize, but we are finally back, and we are underway for race 11 of the 2021 season here at New Hampshire.
As they work their way through the first turn, a very nice start there for Howie Briss. I think he's going to be able to clear Quentin coming off turn number 2 here. Pretty close down the back. Long straightaways here at New Hampshire.
Yeah, for sure. Quentin drives it down to the bottom. Howie Briss going to run around the middle lane, and he's going to be able to clear him now. James Miller. Oh, Howie actually got loose there coming
They
up
all got
before.
sideways there.
Yeah, he will, however, lead lap 1. Quentin's going to come back down to the inside and try to see if he can't take that lead.
Look at
back.
this,
James
3
Miller
lanes by all 3 of these cars in the center of the corner there. Quentin's car really hooked really well there. He's got a good run down the back. He should be able to clear Howie going into 3. But now look at James Miller try to... Oh, man, that's close right there.
Man, I thought James was going to turn him for a
Yeah,
second.
I
That
did
got
too.
really close. And Quentin's going to be able to get back by Howie and take that lead away. Now James Miller going to get side by side with Howie to see if he can't take the second position as we begin lap number 3. Aaron Smith looking to be a part of this battle.
Yeah, 4 cars definitely under a blanket here at the front of the field. Almost some contact really early in this race. As James Miller completes that pass to move into second. Aaron Smith now joining this battle right there in 4th.
And going through 3 and 4 once again. James Miller, like you said, going to be able to clear Howie Briss. And he's going to try to run down Quentin. But look a little further behind him. Tony Hilbrandt's looking to come up into this battle. He's going to try to go down to the bottom and see if he can't challenge Aaron Smith for that 4th position. Meanwhile, Howie Briss trying not to give up, trying to get back to James Miller as James is trying to get to Quentin. Quentin's trying to sail away, however.
And James Miller looked a little racy up here, though. He's putting a lot of pressure on Quentin here in this early stage of the race. Really close to the back bumper. Didn't get as good as a run off the corner there as Quentin, but he is hanging tough right there in that second position.
Yeah,
And oh man, Howie Briss really up high there behind these guys, trying to maybe third groove, it looks like, cut down the racetrack. Oh, James gets a little loose right in front of him.
Now Tony Hilbrands. Oh, Aaron tags the wall there coming off of turn 2.
Yep.
And that's going to allow Tony to get clear for the 4th position. So he's trying to move up here early on, as James is still trying to challenge Quentin for the lead. He does get a run off of turn 4. He's going to take a peek to the inside and go for the lead. He's going to throw it way down to the bottom. Slides up, and we'll see if he's able to stay with him. Quentin's going to be able to get a good run there on the outside, but it looks like James is going to be able to stay with him as they head down the back stretch into turn 3, and he's still trying to get to the inside.
Yeah, very impressive on the bottom. I mean, he can't use all the racetrack coming off the corner, but that car's got a really good launch on that inside. Still staying side by side for the lead here.
James is going to try the bottom once again. He's going to slide up, and he's mostly able to make it stick.
Man.
Oh, as I say that, he gets loose.
He's using the seam to make his car turn, and that definitely can work here. And you can see that if he hits in this corner again, that just makes that car rotate even better. He'll get a little sideways, but he's driving it great, and he is about to complete this pass. This is an impressive pass here. I'm a little surprised here.
Yeah, James showing pace here early on.
There you go.
7 laps complete, and James Miller takes the race lead, doing a good job of it. Definitely showing some pace here early in the running, as Howie Briss and Tony Hilbrands now. Tony trying to see if he can get up to Howie, to see if he can get up inside the top 3. Oh, and he gets loose there off of turn 2.
Yeah, I think he was turning really hard to keep it off the wall. Got really sideways there. No contact, though. He's all right. And look at these 5 cars, all really close up front.
Yeah, definitely all 5 of these guys showing good speed here early on. Cole Freilich and Alex Anderson want to be a part of this, though, too. They're going to try to catch up, as we see Sean Williams started 17th, and he's already up to 11th.
Yeah, nice little charge here, passing 6 cars already in the start of this race. Working his way on Scott Shire. By the way, winner last week at Talladega. So looking to carry that momentum with a win here today at New Hampshire. He's started 9th, running 10th, just about where he started. Just trying to get some laps done. Obviously a long, long race here tonight. Got to keep the car clean, be there at the end.
Yep, that's really the goal that these guys have here, especially, and that's probably a goal you have to have at a track like this, just try to keep the car clean. So, see if these drivers are able to do that, as Quentin Warman trying not to give up. He's trying to come back at James Miller, not wanting to let him pull away with the lead. He drives it hard there.
Really hard into the corner there. But he's going to cut it low. Gets a good run here.
And not quite able to get to his inside, though. That time, 10 laps complete. He's going to keep on trying. And then further behind him, Tony Hilbrands still trying to catch back up to Howie, as Howie's trying to get up to Quentin.
Yeah, really nobody pulling away here on this short run. And that last time when Quentin had a run to the inside, I think he hit the seam just a little bit too hard, got really sideways, didn't have the run, but look at him really throw it into the corner there. Yeah. He's definitely charging hard. And if you can get a good run here on the exit, just not quite that time.
He's going to continue trying here. James goes lower. He's actually running a little bit higher around the middle of the corner than James is, and he's able to arc it down and get that car to turn off of the corner to get a decent run down the straightaway. But I tell you what, James is putting up a good fight, doing a good job holding on to the lead right now. Tony's still trying to come up to Howie, but it's staying pretty much the same at the moment. Aaron's starting to fall back just a little bit. Cole and Anderson still trying to gain.
Yeah, just really quick, want to make a little shout out in the chat there. Michael Keithley in chat, usually out here racing with us tonight, but not tonight. Sucks that you're not out here racing tonight, but hopefully you get back soon. Nice to see you in chat, though.
Yeah, thanks for coming in the chat, Michael. Hope to see you back soon. Michael, one of the regulars in the series, unfortunately could not make it tonight, but we appreciate him joining in the chat for a little bit. So yeah.
And then
James Miller-
also, yeah, Daniel in the chat said he had a new paint scheme this week. If we want to check that out, he's back right now in 19th place. Got a very patriotic paint scheme there. Here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So we'll check out that new paint scheme he's got going on.
Yeah, Daniel, that might be a little bit dangerous typing in chat while driving. May
Yeah,
may not be the best idea.
Keep your hands on the wheel.
Yeah, 10-2. Yeah, definitely not.
Battle for third though right now is Tony Hilbrand's looking to the inside of Howie Briss.
He was
And
finally
again,
able
really,
to get up
really
to
good
him.
racing so far. It's good to
Yeah.
see multiple lanes working here at New Hampshire on this flat racetrack. Seems like the second, third lane is where you want to be, and people are able to make passes. We talked about Sean going from 17th to 11th, and we're seeing Tony Hilbrand's make a pass. We saw a pass for the lead. So track's looking really good right now, and they're trying to race for the lead still.
Yeah, for sure. Quentin Warman actually going to try to get to the inside again here into turn 1. Not able to work. James shuts the door. Again, though, Quentin's going to try to cross it back down, turn that car, and get a run off the corner. Let's take a look here and see Sean. He's still running in a
Oh, we're
little
3
bit.
wide back here down the backstretch. Look at this little battle. Scott Shire, Spencer Ray. Looks like Spencer's going to get 2 spots right there.
Nice. Yeah, I wasn't able to see it, but Spencer Ray moving up into the 8th position. As not sure what happened to Alex Anderson. Last I saw him, he was with Cole Frelick.
Yeah, Nicholas Lavelle made the pass, Spencer Ray, and now Scott Shire going to make the pass on him as well. So Anderson going the wrong way right now on this run.
Yeah, definitely not looking too great for Alex Anderson right now. Started 7th, he's back in 10th at the moment. But James Miller still holding on to the lead. Cole Frelick still trying. We'll see if Tony Hilbrand has anything for these guys. He has so far made up 2 spots since the start of the race. Looking to make up 2 more and get to the lead. We'll see if he can get it done.
And continuing to fall back. Alex Anderson getting passed now by Thomas Sewell way back here and running a nice little Kevin Harvick throwback paint scheme there from way back when he took over Dale Earnhardt's ride. So nice car there for him as well.
Yeah, definitely a nice car there. So we'll see. Yeah, Quentin, you can tell he's still trying. He's able to,
He is. He wants that lead back. He doesn't like that he lost the lead. I know he wants to lead every lap, be up front this whole time, and he's trying.
Yeah, he's definitely trying his hardest to get up there. And he's able, like we said, he's able to really turn the car down for the exit and get a good run there on the straightaway. But it's just not quite enough to get to James's inside because he's able to hold on to it so well.
Yep.
Entering the corner. Actually, right here.
Ooh, man,
it's
that's
getting
close. Wow, they are just door to door.
Quentin,
Can't fit much more in between them there.
Quentin was able
Holy
to
cow.
Quentin was able to really throw it into the inside there. Just couldn't quite make the corner work. Couldn't quite make it stick and get the run he needed. He's going to try to turn down again, though, and I assume try the move again. Only this time, see if he can't make it work here. Down the straightaway, he's going to... Oh, man, he's entering high again. Going to let James slide up a little bit here. And then again, arc it down and try to get a good run off.
Yeah, it's going to be... Now we got 20 laps or so on these tires. It's going to be really hard to complete that pass. Less grip now, obviously, with the tires. And it just seems like that second and third lane, if you're leading this thing or you're trying to defend the pass, it's going to be so hard to complete that pass if someone's trying to pass you. Tony Hilbrand's, though, I feel like he might be just as quick or even quicker than these two right now. He has run them back down, and you can just see him charging into the corner right there. Tony Hilbrand's got his car hooked up right now.
Yeah, he really does. Let's actually take a look here at the lap times this time by and compare them to compare the top 3.
Yeah.
So let's take a look and see what it is. So
It looks like Tony may have lost a little bit there, but
yeah, James Miller's last time was a 31.75. Quentin's was a 31.72, and Tony's was a 31.74. So He's right there. He's about equal with him.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty crazy how close these three are right now so far beginning of this race.
Yeah, it really is, especially just, 23 laps into the race. Definitely a fun battle that we're seeing here so far. Let's take a look here at Nicholas Lavelle, who has
Yeah,
made
just made
his
the
way,
pass actually.
started 10th, and he's made his way up into the 6th position, doing a good job of it.
Yeah, he got by Cole Freilich just a couple laps ago. Cole now slipping back to Scott Shire back here. This is for 7th.
Oh yeah, you can tell Cole's a little bit loose there coming
Yeah,
off of turn
yeah,
4.
he's struggling with the handling right now for sure.
Yeah, and just behind them is Sean Williams, who has made his way inside the top 10 for the first time.
Yep.
And again, doing a good job of it. He is able to stay ahead of Thomas Swell and maintain that spot fairly well. And now you can see Tony has actually closed in on Quentin Warman and James Miller. Let's
Yes,
take a
he
look here.
has.
Yeah, that last lap, he was faster than both of them.
Yeah, again though, I think it's now that the tires are this worn out, it's gonna be so hard to complete that pass. And if Tony's able to do that, then he definitely has this long run pace figured out so far.
Yeah, for sure. He's continuously running better laps, it seems. It's right on board with Tony. Let's take a look at that last lap. Last lap he ran... Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. I was wrong. The last lap he ran, he was slower than the two of them. But he is able to stay with them and maintain a close distance. But you can see Quentin is still trying. It's tough to pass here.
Yes.
It really is. With how
Yeah, you got to make your passes on when the tires are fresh and you have a lot of grip. But after this
Right.
long now, it's gonna be tough. But they're all right close to each other still. And man, look at Tony just throw it in there lower than both of them. Gains a lot of time on entry there.
But unfortunately, he loses
Yep.
some time.
I mean,
on
all these
exit.
cars are sideways. They're really working the wheel.
Right.
Tough racetrack, definitely for sure. I haven't raced. I don't know about you, Hayes. I have not raced here really much, ever. So I don't really know how this place drives on here, but it seems like it's definitely a handful. Probably a lot of fun though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've only done one, maybe two races here, and both of them I was not that great. So definitely.
Yeah, it's not an easy track. Definitely not.
Yeah.
And, oh, look at Tony getting to the back bumper. May gave him a little shot there. That was close.
Yeah, that was definitely really close there. But yeah, this is definitely a tough racetrack to drive. Just how bumpy it is and how flat it is. It's not an easy racetrack. So these guys being able to stay up here and lead and run fast laps, really shows the skill that these guys have.
And I think this is a track where you have to have an unbelievable amount of patience too. You have to be able to work that throttle. You have to wait so long to get on the gas. You're out of the throttle so long here. This is definitely, you got to have a lot of patience here, and a lot of race car drivers don't have that. So
Yeah.
it's definitely one of those things here, for sure. Probably more than anywhere. I mean, there is so much off throttle time here.
Right, there really is. So, entering turn 1 here, 30 laps complete of 200. Quentin Warman starting to lose
Yeah.
James Miller a little bit, falling back to about 0.6 of a second behind him. And Tony Hilbrand still trying to close back in. Aaron Smith trying to close in to Howie Bruce to get the 4th spot.
We got a battle back here for the about 7th position. Scott Shire, Cole Freilich side by side going into 3. And Scott's going to make that pass.
Yeah, doing a good job here. Started 9th.
Yep.
He is up to the 7th position. A good job by Scott moving up.
Yep. Yeah, I think he fell back to about 10th. Now he's gained 3 spots since then. And like I said, coming off that win last week, it doesn't matter if it's Talladega. I don't care. You win a race, that gives you confidence. It makes you
Right.
feel good. And it's good to see him in victory lane. I know he raced so many leagues, I know. And it was good to. I mean, unfortunately, we couldn't broadcast it, but it was good to see him get a win there last week for sure.
Yeah, it definitely was. And I looked back and checked out the picture of the finish of the race, and it really made me wish we were able to broadcast it. It really, really would have been a good race to broadcast. So it was unfortunate that we missed that, but like we were saying, we were trying to make up for it. We're back this week, and right now about 33 laps complete here of 200 here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Quentin Warman trying what he can, about 4/10 of a second behind James Miller. Tony Hilbrand's about 3/10 of a second behind him, still trying to close in.
Yeah, really impressed with James Miller. Not only fast on the short run, he's able to maintain that pace, and he is pulling away from the 7 car now, even after charging and making the pass at the beginning of the race. So he's obviously just maintained the tire wear great, got fast short run and long run pace. Really impressive here at the start of this race so far, but a long way to go. But so far, so good for the number 60.
Yeah, definitely doing a good job leading so far, showing great pace if he can keep.
Oh, we got
up.
trouble off turn 2, actually. 1 car on the grass. I believe it's James Mahone. He's actually right in front of the leaders right now, coming off.
Spencer Ray was one of the guys involved too.
Oh, that might be a different wreck.
It should be a caution.
Yep, there is the caution flag. This was a separate wreck. We're gonna have to take a look at the replay here, but
yeah. All right, let's go to the replay and see if we can't figure out what happened here. Because like you said,
man,
Spencer Ray was one of the guys involved. Let's see if we can figure out how this happened. See, Spencer Ray and Cole Freilich are battling.
Yeah.
And
Cole Freilich's trying to get to the outside of him.
There wasn't. I don't think there were. Oh, net code.
Might have been some net code there, and really hard to the outside wall for Cole Freilich.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Wow.
And then Spencer goes for a spin. I'm not sure if he makes much contact or not, but.
Oh yeah, hard into the inside wall too.
Oh, and then he actually gets hit as he's sitting there.
Let's take a look at this. Let's see who hit him. Oh, it was Isaiah McLean. Oh
man. I hate to bring it up, but that is an arc break right there.
Yeah.
Oh man, but I will say though, there's been a lot of changes lately in iRacing, and I will try to back them up here a little bit. The smoke, it is so hard to see now when there's smoke on the racetrack. It really is, and that's what kind of it looks like there. Lots of smoke from Spencer spinning out, and Isaiah just runs into him, and that's big time damage to them too.
Yeah, I can actually relate to that. Talking about the smoke, I was doing an IndyCar race at Texas. I think it was yesterday, and somebody spun out ahead of us, and I couldn't tell where they were going, and I ran right into them.
Yeah, you cannot see it. I mean, that update they made, I mean, yeah, it's realistic, but I mean, it's really hard to see. It's
tough, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you say we talk to the guy who's been the fastest so far?
Yeah, I'd like to hear how he's doing. He's looking really good out there so far. I'll get him up here. You want to talk to him?
Sure.
No, he's actually not in Discord, so
okay.
can't talk to him.
Well, let's talk to,
How about Tony?
Yeah, let's talk to Tony. He was actually able to get to second pit stops there.
Here we go.
Hey, Tony, it's Hayes and Jared up in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Sir, how's it going?
Going pretty well, thanks for asking. So, you were able to get up to second there. You've shown some good pace here after starting 5th in the first 35 laps or so. So, what are your plans going to be through the rest of the race and trying to keep this pace up?
Hopefully we keep having long runs because I feel like I got the best car on the long run. It's all about managing the tires the first couple laps because if you get a little slidey and overheat them, then you just lose all your grip. So I'm just being consistent to start, and hopefully we keep going long.
Yeah, for sure. So, how's the car handling for you right now? I've seen some drivers, kind of pushing on entry and getting loose off the corner. How's it been handling for you?
It feels really nice and neutral to me, but yeah, if you're a little over aggressive on entry or on exit, it wants to kick out. So I think people are just driving a little too hard. If everyone would just roll through a little more, then I think everyone will cut down on that spinny stuff.
All right, man. We'll let you go and restart the race. So yeah, thanks for your time, man, and good luck throughout the rest of the race.
10-4.
Alrighty.
That was a quick word with the driver of the number 92 machine, Tony Hilbrands. So we're gonna come to the restart and get this race back going. I'm actually seeing there's an issue with the live stream. It appears to be lagging some. I apologize for that, folks, but hopefully it'll straighten itself out. As we go back green here, 39 laps complete, and we are back underway already. 3 wide heading into turn 1.
Yeah, Quentin Warman wasted no time. Did not have a good pit stop. Lost some track position there, but that outside line gets the great run here, and he's side by side with Aaron Smith coming off the corner. Not quite going to do it.
Yeah, he tried his hard. He really tried there to get a good restart, get to the inside, just couldn't quite do it. And now James Miller trying to take this opportunity and pull away from Tony Hilbrands. He's doing it already by about 0.5 of a second. 40 laps complete. And he is driving it very nice through these corners, continuing to pull away. He appears to be getting good runs on exit here. Yeah, you can see he extended the gap to about 0.6 of a second with that corner exit.
Yeah, Tony Hilbrands, so we just talked to him, wants the long runs, and he's right there in second. I think he's going to be okay with James pulling away just a little bit here. Wait for that long run and run him back down maybe in 20, 30 laps or so.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that might be his plan here. So it's definitely really impressive seeing the pace that he has right now. But a little further back, Quentin Warman getting kind of caught up. He was able to get by Aaron and get up to 4th. Now he's going to have to try to run down Howie Briss, Tony Hilbrands, and then see if he can't run down James.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, not really sure what happened. Just a slow pit stop maybe, and lost some track position, and really hard to gain it back. I mean, these guys are really equally matched as top 4 or 5 or so, and it's not going to be easy for him to get these spots back. Howie Briss, though, getting really sideways off too there. Quentin gets a nice run on him. He's closing in on Howie here down the back.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely, like you said, it's definitely going to be a challenge for Quentin trying to get back up to the front, but I definitely think he can do it. It's definitely just going to take some time, though. But he's going to try to work on Howie here as they go through 1 and 2. And actually, Tony's actually closing in on James Miller.
Yeah, big time. Definitely running him down quick right now. Really, everybody kind of single file right now throughout the entire field as we're staying up front here watching these guys.
Oh, Howie Briss loose.
Oh, hang on to it.
Oh, man.
Well, that's an easy way to get your spot, Quentin. But yeah, Howie Briss losing 2 spots there. Makes a nice save, though.
Yeah, he got really loose there off of turn 2. Or turn 4, sorry. He's going to be able to keep it straight and hang on to 5th, but he will lose 3rd. Now Quentin's going to try to run down Tony and James.
Yeah, Howie Briss definitely got to cool them tires down now, get that car back going the right direction. He's got Nicholas Lavelle all over the back of him now, who's trying to work his way into the top 5 for the first time tonight. And yeah, like you said, Tony Hilbrand's definitely making a charge at James Miller for the lead.
Yep, he is starting to close in here. Oh man, actually I'm having some trouble here. Sorry folks, we're having some technical difficulties. Give me just 1 second. Try to figure this out. folks, I'm really sorry, but we're having some technical difficulties. We're gonna have to restart the stream here, so give us just a few minutes, and we will be right back with a new stream.